After some exciting NFL playoff matches over the weekend, only 4 teams remain in the hunt for football immortality. Arise News sports contributor Andrew Rosario is here to give us the rundown. Hey, Andrew.
Debbie, great to see you.
I think it's the first time I've seen you in the new year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I was going to say it's still January,
yes,
so
we
can still say
it.
Is. All right, let's give the rundown of these 4 teams that are vying for the big trophy.
Yep, we have New England facing the Colts, and then we have Green Bay facing Seattle.
And can I just have a moment of silence for my beloved Broncos, mainly Peyton Manning?
Hey, and we just got word that the Broncos parted ways with their head coach. So, you know, we're going to wait to see how that affects the rest of the team, whether Peyton Manning decides to come back or not.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let's talk about some of the controversies, because there's always controversy, starting with New England.
Right. They were down 28-14 in the third quarter. They decided to do a little trick play where they had one guy come into the game claiming he was an ineligible receiver. That didn't translate to the defensive side of the Ravens. They got caught up, completed a big pass, and it started their comeback, and they ultimately won the game.
Yeah, and I saw a little bit of this as this was happening with the Green Bay game.
Right, and that was another great game with the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is driving towards the end of the game and putting themselves in position to win the game. They throw a long pass. Des Bryant comes down with the catch. I thought it was a catch. I still think it was a catch, but they overturned it. Dallas.
A lot of people agree with you, Andrew.
Yeah. And so now it's a matter of what are they going to do with that rule? Are they going to change it? Because it was a pivotal play. It basically determined the outcome of the game.
Changed the momentum of the game.
Yes, it did.
All right, I always put you on the spot and ask for your prognostications. So who's going to come out to go to the Super Bowl?
Well, as much as I would like the Colts to go into New England and beat the Patriots, I just think that the Patriots have too much firepower. And I think Brady and company are going to go to another Super Bowl. And then, you know, Seattle, they're looking to be the first team to go back-to-back Super Bowls since 2004, when the Patriots actually won back-to-back. Green Bay, they're going to give them a fight, but I think ultimately Seattle is playing on a higher level. Their defense, the Legion of Boom, is playing lights out, which they showed this past weekend. So I like Seattle and New England.
Seattle and New England. I'm writing it down. I'm going to save this piece of paper. We'll talk next week and see what actually happens. Okay, let's turn to college football.
Right.
This is the first year that there will be a definitive national champion.
Exactly.
That's happening. Give us a little bit of a look ahead.
Well, we have Oregon playing Ohio State. Now, remember, this is the first year that we had 4 teams vying for the national championship. So we have Oregon, they've got their Heisman Trophy winner, Marcus Mariota. But the caveat there is that their number 1 wide receiver, Darren Covington, a freshman, he had a great game in the Rose Bowl, 7 catches, 2 touchdowns, and he goes out celebrating by smoking weed. So he's suspended for tonight's game. Now, that could have a big impact on the outcome of the game.
Yeah, you think he's just that pivotal?
Yeah, you know, he's a freshman, but he made such a big impact on the Rose Bowl, in the Rose Bowl victory. Now, can someone step up and take his place? Or is Ohio State going to be able to just hold out? Because that Oregon offense is crazy. I mean, they don't let you breathe for 1 second. They get the ball, they go in motion, they throw the ball. It's an up and down offense. So whether or not Ohio State has the defensive firepower to match that, we're going to find out.
And I was going to say it yet again. Put on your prognosticating spectacles. What do you think?
You know, if Carrington was playing, I would definitely go and say Oregon would win. But without him, I think Ohio State has a really good chance. I'm going to go for the underdog and pick Ohio State to win this game.
Okay, sounds like it's going to be a good game.
It will be. It's probably going to be one of the highest rated ever college bowl games in the history of college football.
Looking forward to it. Andrew Rosario, thank you as always.
Thank you, Deb.
And you're watching Arise America.